Ways to get your ex back. 5 things to consider before trying to get her back. Breakups are really hard on everyone involved. You and your ex are going to be hurting, of course, but don't forget that your breakup is going to put all your mutual friends out as well. They are going to want to support you both, but it may not seem that way to you, and they have to tread very carefully. The following is a simple 5-step process to go through when you have broken up with your ex and want ways to get your ex back. Step 1. Ask if you really want her back. Let's be honest here, you broke up with this girl and there's a massive hole in your chest where your heart used to be. You can't stand to see her talking to another guy. In fact, every time you see her talking to anyone, it rips your heart out and shatters it into 1,000 pieces all over again. Or does it? Stop and ask yourself exactly why you want to get back together. What would you do differently than the last time that would make the relationship work, whereas didn't before? Of all the ways to get your ex back, when it comes down to it, is she really going to be worth the effort of catching all over again? Step 2. Find out how she feels. If the answer to step 1 was a resounding hell yes, then you need to know how she feels. Perhaps she feels exactly the same as you. Perhaps she feels that the whole breakup was a horrible mistake and she is dying for the chance to get back together with you. If that is the case, then getting back together is going to be much easier. If she is still angry or upset at you, then it's going to be a little more difficult. Step 3. Listen to other people's advice, but don't necessarily take it. Your friends will want to help, but that doesn't mean doing what they suggest will necessarily patch things up. Only 2 people, you and your ex, know exactly what went on and all the factors involved in your breakup. In fact, sometimes it's not even that simple. Sometimes you have no idea what you did wrong. Take on board what everyone is saying, but don't assume they are right. You have to map out the best course of action yourself. Step 4. Don't do anything stupid. When a relationship blows up, there is often such a whirlwind of emotion that we get some very stupid ideas into our heads. A perfect example is our initial instinct to lash out and protect ourselves. If you got through the first stage and realized that you want to be with this girl again, then you are not likely to do your chances any good by dredging up things she did wrong to defend yourself against her anger. Likewise, thinking I'll show her I can get someone else in a heartbeat may well seem like a good idea in the heat of the moment, but it is more likely to reinforce her decision than change it. Step 5. Be happy right now. You are probably thinking that of all the dumb pieces of advice on the internet, this has got to earn some sort of prize as the worst. How can you be happy when someone has ripped your heart out of your chest and kicked it out of the stadium? I know you are looking for ways to get your ex back, but you do have to become happy with yourself and confident that you are worth her taking back. You also need to accept that this may take some time. It's almost like the initial seduction all over again, except harder because there is a whole lot of history between you. So, in the meantime, be happy with who you are, and let her know you are happy when she is around. She is far more likely to be interested in a happy, confident man than in some lovesick, gloomy, unmotivated ex-boyfriend.